There's no one like you, my little girl. Your eyes so blue under those brown curls.
Hello from tomorrow, in fact. After our long and arduous crossing of the Cook Strait, we survived. It's actually been about 3 days.
Yeah, we've done no filming because we've just been chilling. I've been doing editing, and we just took a day to ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah, and the weather hasn't been great. But we woke up this morning, we find ourselves at Castle Point.
And as you can see, it is really beautiful. It's really nice here. Bit of a holiday spot. And I kid you not, we're out the wind, but it's really windy here. We went in to buy some bread in the local shop, and I said to the lady, you know, wasn't too sure if this was shop. She goes, no, we're the shop. It's only like a cafe stroke, basic amenities. She said, oh, we used to have a sign, but it blew off. That's how windy it is here. And they do surfing, so that shows you another way how windy it is here. So it's from Masterton, about an hour's drive. It's a bit of a... It just seemed to go on forever yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was getting dark, so it wasn't the best of driving conditions.
No.
And the people that know the road own the road, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
I was driving, obviously, you know, it was a Kevin road rather than a Willow road.
Oh, guess who's driving back out?
I don't doubt it.
Well, I was going to drive. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it was long.
Right.
I just thought it was long. And, yeah, the locals... Yeah, I felt like I was back on the South Island for a minute, but I'm not going to let that spoil things. And so we're just going to go for a walk. So we can walk out, and apparently there's another cove over that side. As you can see, you can drive on the beach. Not too sure how far the tide does come in, even though the sand there looks damp. There was a car parked there this morning when we went down for a little walk with a cup of coffee, first cup of coffee. So we've just been chilling the last few days, literally just needed a few days. And I don't know about you, but I am tired.
Yeah.
I am tired. So it's not tired of travelling, just tired. Even though we've had like good night's sleep and what have you. Well, yeah, I need a holiday. I need a holiday where I don't have to think about emptying the black, emptying the grey, filling the fresh, finding gas, finding a park up. I just need a break from it, you know. And where we parked is not too bad, but it's a bit of a squeeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we got here, it felt like about 10 o'clock at night, but it was dark, as Kevin was saying. It was only 6:30 because the clocks have changed. I think that sort of like tires us out as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Time travelling. So the UK over the past couple of weeks has been 13 hours ahead, 12 hours ahead, behind, sorry, and now they're 11 hours behind, and my brain is just like a scrambled egg at the moment, trying to think about it. So, but I'm really glad Kevin suggested this area. It's so nice. So we'll just spend 2 nights here, and then we'll probably make our way tomorrow.
Yes.
Keep travelling up and what have you. And the fuel is so cheap here. How cheap is it?
Well, the cheapest we've seen it was... Yeah, I mean, we saw one garage, it was $1.85 or something.
Something like that, yeah. That's the cheapest we've seen it since we've been in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're going to walk round, and it looks like we are going to go over that way somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to go over the top.
But it really is beautiful here. Really like it. It's got a really nice vibe about it as well. If you ignore the locals. Come then, we're rested. Okay. Onward we go. Okay. Look, beautiful big butterfly. Woo! They'd definitely come to say hello to you, or whatever you was thinking at that moment. Oh wow, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's glorious, isn't it?
Yeah. I do think that's a better view.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's just different. But that is very nice as well. So a lot of this coastline along here are just like single roads to get in, very narrow. The odd beach, but this is what it's quite like on the coast. Kevin's up there somewhere. I don't know where. Hey, big fella. Come on, love. Be brave. If I can do it, you can do it. Your top's going to fall down. I forbade him from showing me coming down, and that's why the path is closed.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No, it wasn't. Once I got over that initial, will my leg work? Sometimes does protest it. So the seals are just round here. We're not going to go around there and disturb them. I've got to get my feet wet though. I deserve that.
What colour's your bra?
Problem is, I've got to go out quite a way to get swimmable, and I think that looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with a paddle, I think. Bye, seals. You're not coming for a paddle, my love?
Wrong shoes. Well, I suppose I can take these off. Hang on.
I tell you, when you've had a nice long walk like that, it's nice to get your feet in the water. It is a bit chilly. It's not as cold as it was this morning, but it do feel good. You can't see, like, if somebody come up here and you see the seals, they know what they're doing. So, for you geologists out there, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? See a few layers in that. And then you've got this bit up here where the dark bit, outside the volcano bit, the volcanic bit has dropped down. And this kind of granite and sandstone together, it looks like. I'm no expert. What was it like over there?
So, that is millions of seashells.
Oh!
And that's they call it a reef. So that plaque, that over there is a plaque, and it's a warning to people up there. So the edges of this stuff is razor sharp. It's absolutely rock solid. It's like concrete made up of millions of seashells, clams and stuff like that. This is they call it a reef, and it's been lifted up by the sea or by volcanic action.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just all. So it's razor sharp up there.
Wow.
And
That's
you can
so
walk
cool,
around the
isn't
outside as well.
Okay.
And you can see and it's really windy and the waves crashing up.
Oh yeah, it's windy up here, mate.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it was quite amazing. But now,
Yes.
yes, lunch,
Yes.
bacon sandwiches.
He may be sitting, ended up being on Instagram, scrolling for a little bit.
So this is why the GoPro's got a long stick. We met a chap up on the top. He's flying his drone. Same drone as ours, but he's a lot braver than I am. It's way too windy in my opinion. Hopefully he can get it back. Anyway, let me show you over the edge. Do you know, folks? She'd let me go.
I didn't know he was filming. Oh no, he can't drag me down with him. I would literally have hold of him and I would sit down, and hopefully that would help.
Yeah, somehow I don't think it would hold. Anyway, let me show you over the edge.
Can you not get
So, it's Willow's favourite time of the day.
What? Anyone would think I have it every single day. When's the last time I had one?
Don't know.
Exactly, it's been that long.
Yeah, I mean it was probably on the South Island.
Yeah, it was the South Island. Just trying to think. Oh, I know. When we was, just before we got to Aussie Bay, we went in that cafe.
Oh yeah.
Weeks ago. Yeah, probably coming up to, oh, about 10 days ago, I think. Don't know.
No, just over a week I would have thought, don't know.
Yeah. So, it's the favourite time, and they've got my favourite flavour. Should I get a different flavour, guys? Say no. Absolutely, I'm 100% with you. If they still got some, because it was looked a bit low, I'm going to get myself some, what's it called?
I don't know.
Goody gumdrops.
Goody gumdrops, that's it.
Yeah. Yummy. What about you?
Well, I quite like the orange stuff. It's
Orange chocolate chip.
yeah, orange chopped chip. It really does taste of oranges. I know that sounds stupid, but you know, how much stuff do you eat that's orange flavoured? But this is actually sort of a bit zingy as well, which is quite nice.
So, it's ice cream time, in other words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Should I limit Willow to a kiddie one? Because they do a kiddie one for a couple of dollars.
If somebody wants a divorce or some stern words, then yes. Like I have to have permission to eat this. You see what I have to put up with? This is called spousal abuse, guys. Kiddie one. Look at me. I have a figure to maintain. This Rubenesque figure takes a lot of calories. Yeah. I'll be good today. I've been fasting. I just had one bacon BLT sandwich that Kevin made.
And very nice it was too.
Yeah. That's all I've had, and the time is now 3:30, and this made me walk up the mountain.
Twice.
Yeah. Up the lighthouse. So, yeah. I deserve a double scoop.
That's going to be about $5, if that. It's quite cheap around here.
Yeah, it is cheap around here. Because we're on the North Island, that's why, guys. It's cheaper.
Yeah. Hopefully the shop's still going to be open.
But these guys were up there. You guys went up the lighthouse, didn't you? Yeah.
So we just met a couple of people from Surrey, and a vote was taken. I was excluded, obviously, and Willow gets a double scoop.
Yay! They agreed it was spousal abuse that him trying to palm me off with the kiddie portion. And I reckon the lady's going to take sympathy on me in the shop. And I might even get a triple scoop.
We just made it.
Just made it.
It was closed, but Willow persuaded them to...
Look at his pretty face. Who's going to deny me? So this is a double scoop, and look at Kevin's, and that's a single scoop.
Yeah.
I'm like, you best charge me for a single scoop. But yeah, it's melting, so we need to eat.
So you got...
passion fruit on the top and goody gumdrops underneath.
And what was this?
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. So it's got bits in it, crunchy bits. I'm not sure of the flavour. I think there's orange in there and there's all sorts in there. But it's alright. One to remember.
Anyway, see you in a bit.
See ya.
Just quickly, we forgot to mention the price. So both of our ice creams, me for a double and Kevin for a large single, $8.
$8.30.
That's it.com. And we, yeah, $8.30. And sometimes we pay that for one.
Yeah.
North Island. Love it.
Hello. Good afternoon, I think. So today, we're in Rotorua. Oh, I can't wipe my eyes. Rotorua. And it's famous for its thermal activity. Now there's lots of places around Rotorua, and some you got to pay for, or if you want, you can check out the parks and it's all for free. So the last time we were here 3 years ago, we went to a place and we paid for it. We went in there, they gave you a guided tour, showed you all the different stuff, lots of different coloured bubbly pools, and yeah, be aware, it's quite smelly. So this time we come here, we thought, well, let's have a look around the town. So we've been to the town, and around the town there's various parks and stuff, and they're all full of these bubbly pools. You can see they're fenced off, and for good reason. This stuff bubbling up here is boiling. I mean, literally, it's 100 degrees Celsius. So you really don't want to be getting into this water. You've got some eggs to boil, no problems. But you can see here, somebody jumped over the fence. And as I say, this is all for free. There's a couple of active geezers in the area as well. I don't think they're as regular as like Old Faithful and Yellowstone. But we're only here for the day. Just thought we'd give you a bit of a look around. Willow's in a rock shop. That's crystals to you and me. I think that's pretty cool. I'll tell you what though, a bit disappointed. Went into the local loo, right next to one of these thermal pools, and the water in the hand basins was cold. So what you see here is pretty much steam. There is some sulfur dioxide in it, you know, that bad egg smell. But you've got to be a little bit careful. I mean, I wouldn't want to pitch a tent around here because sulfur dioxide's heavier than air, and if it ain't got oxygen in it, it's going to kill you eventually. As I say, there are places you can go to. There are thermal baths here that you can pay to go in. Pick your ones. They range in price. There's a whole area. I mean, this is like the main centre, if you like, but there's a whole area of them, and we found prices from as little as $10 or $12 to go for a swim in a warm pool to $50 or $60 to go for a swim in a warm pool and give yourself a better view, or go and have a spa or something like that. So do your research, and you can actually, I mean, these are all fenced off obviously because that's 100 degrees. You don't really want to be getting in that. And if you go out of town, we're on our way north at the moment, so if we pass anything we might drop off and see if we can find a pool. But there are pools around that aren't as hot, or they're bigger, so the edges are cooler, if that makes sense. Quite like Rotorua. Mind you, you either have to be not affected, well, I say not affected, but not bothered by the sulphur eggy smell, or you have to get used to it if you're going to be in here for any sort of time, because when you first get here, the place smells.
Well guys, what a crazy 24 hours. So while we was in Rotorua, we decided to put the van up for sale, giving ourselves 2 or 3 weeks to get the sale sorted. Within 5 hours, we had 8 people begging for the van, and we sold the van literally in hours. And on our way to deliver it to the lovely people in Rotorua, sadly, we had a collision. On a no overtaking staggered junction, some old boy, for some reason, with, as you can see on the right hand side, a central solid reservation, tried to overtake us. He flipped his car, it went over 2 or 3 times, bounced. Thankfully nobody was hurt and we had minimal damage, but his car was totaled. I couldn't believe it. Thankfully the person had third-party insurance, and actually the damage on our van was estimated between 3,000 and 4,000. We showed the people the damage and explained to them what happened, and they said, oh, that's nothing, that's fine, we'll sort it all out. And because in New Zealand it's the vehicle that's insured, they could take over the claim, so all was good, thankfully. Whew. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Ain't seen you for a while. How you doing? So, I'm Willow and this is Kevin, if you didn't already know, and we are going to show you how we can walk on water. But I think we should have come up maybe about 20 minutes ago, and then you would have actually thought to yourself, oh my god, they're amazing, they are godlike, they are walking on water. But
the tide's gone out too far.
the tide's gone out too far. So it's a slipway, I suppose. And when we arrived, the water was all the way up there. So there's the van. You can park there for 3 nights, free. A nice little park up, nice and quiet. Black swans, oyster catchers, gulls, cormorants, shags, white-faced herons. Yeah.
Kingfishers.
Kingfisher? Where's
Yeah,
a
the one
kingfisher?
on the sort of post there.
Oh yeah, there's a kingfisher on the post there. Hello, kingfisher. And yeah, it's not too bad. I was going to go for a swim earlier, but got waylaid.
And then she saw people paddling, and believe me, they got a long way out before they got past their knees.
Yes, they did. So I thought, oh, I ain't going to be able to swim. And I do like to be able to float and swim. So at the end of the day, I had a paddle earlier, and we're going to do this quick because they're forecasting a thunderstorm in the next half an hour. But earlier on, they forecast a thunderstorm half an hour ago. So yeah. But where we are is, that is Tauranga over here, and we are in Kitty,
Yeah,
Kitty, which is just outside. So our plans for tomorrow are to go and get a quote to see. Oh, they're displaying. The 2 swans are displaying. To get a quote for the van. So I have to be honest with you, I've just given it a rub down, it don't look half as bad. And I think to myself, a bit of super glue and a paper mache and we'll be well away. But yeah, you know, what a day yesterday was.
Yeah.
Look how clear the water is, and you'll be able to see.
You're right.
Sharon.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't planned. You're right.
Yeah. I'm alright, leave me for a minute. I slipped over my life. I was going to show you the bones of the fish.
Yeah. That looks like yucky muddy, doesn't it?
It does look yucky muddy. What a day! Right, help me get up, mister. I've twisted this ankle.
Oh
It's
dear.
killing me.
Oh dear. So, to make sure I'm not going to fall over.
What a silly tort, eh? I'm alright though. Just mucky. Yeah. Anyway.
As we were saying.
That's what we were saying. The GoPro's all mucky. Oh, is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on. Yeah. Didn't stop recording. I mean, you know, magical YouTube moment.
Look at it.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, I'm alright. Just like, oh, for God's sake. My ankle took more of it than anything. It's smarting somewhat, but I'm okay. And my elbow, I think I landed in the mud more than anything. So I had a shower yesterday. Whenever we have a shower, something always happens. Either I go swimming or something happens. But yeah, I was alright. We're going to walk to the end still. And I was actually going to have a paddle, but maybe I won't.
Yeah.
Just got a muddy arse. So I'll probably have a bruise tomorrow. So you all just saw me fall over. My left ankle is like really kind of like hurting me. Really hurting me. And I said to Kevin, you're going to have to carry me. And he just laughed. And he said, if I carry you, ain't nobody going to be driving tomorrow. I'm like, Have I got mud in my hair? Did I land on my... I didn't land on my head, did I? My elbow took it.
Yeah, your elbow, you got it all down your back and
Yeah.
sides and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, my ankle's really freaking hurting now. Anyone carry me? Piggyback?
Yeah, I don't mind piggyback, but there's no way I'm picking you up. No, because I'd hurt you more than you do. Because I'd probably pull something or bend something or whatever. You know, you've been pretty fragile of late.
It's not been fragile of late. I've been in a car accident. I nearly deaded my life on the Sunday. We never told you about that. So a deer, I was doing 95 kilometres an hour. I saw something running in the field and then I couldn't see nothing because there was like a hedge. And he just appeared by the side of the road and you know he was going to make a run for it. So I braked quite hard. And we didn't quite come to a standstill, but I got down to probably about 20 kilometres an hour. And he just stood there, because he thought, that bitch would have killed me. And I'm thinking, yeah, and you would have done some damage. So, it's just, do you know, in the bottom of the bed, I keep banging my foot on the bottom of the bed. And I just feel...
And you hurt your shoulder the other day as well.
Yeah, well, that's when I had to brake hard.
Oh, yeah,
The seat belt sort of like pulled my arm back, my shoulder back.
Did its job properly?
Yeah. So we've been fragile. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So, oh dear. Can't even put my bloody ankle in some ice water. Oh look, this is what I was going to show you. I'm not going to get any nearer. But look, there's some bones of a fish there.
Lots of that around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another one and another one. So, how's this happening in the fisherman?
Yeah, probably.
Death Valley. Feels like we're in Bulgaria again. Is that a big bone there? In the water. Cam's getting cold. And look, the seagull's feeding on something. I was going back to the van. I'm taking off these dirty clothes. I'm going to rinse myself down and I'm just going to sit there and somebody's going to pamper me. Aren't they? Aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
Any other woman would be screaming her head off. Oh my God, get an ambulance. You know, I didn't because I'm from South London. I'm an hard case, me. Watch a soppy film, I'll cry my eyes out. But fall over.
A fire engine.
A fire engine? Where?
Look, see, just there, in the mud.
Oh, what, that little thing just there?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, the noisy buggers. I managed to scrape my finger. Look, all the mud all on me. Scraped the finger, just staring it off at her. Anyway, hobble back to the van. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
See you later.
So just a quick update. Yeah, the insurance company were happy for the new people who bought the van to take over the claim. My ankle swelled up like a balloon, and after a couple of days I gave in and went to the hospital. Blood tests, x-rays and some medication, and $1,000 later, get insured people, we were, thankfully, and yeah, it was starting to feel a lot better. But 6 weeks on and it's still a little bit tender, and every now and again if I overexert myself it does swell up again, but I'm fine. And yeah, we're in a new country now, so if you want to know where we are, you stay tuned. Take care, guys. Bye.